Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy K Cross here, back with another video. Today, I know I said I was going to have a live gameplay video, but I actually don't because I lost the audio. So, that's just how the first one went. Like, from what I got, though, because I get about half of it. I don't know why the audio stopped recording, but from what I got of it, I actually was not a big fan anyway. So, like, the audio was just poor, so it really doesn't matter that much to me. Like, you know, I probably wouldn't have ended up using it anyway. However, that's like why, you know, the main reason is obviously because I lost my my audio, period. However, I also wouldn't have used it anyway, probably, so that's the reason why you're not getting the live gameplay. Anyway, though, the gameplay I did get was actually decent, and I was using the AN-94, which is the gameplay you're watching now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and talk over it, because I mean, basically I'm gonna just say the exact same thing I said then. And I'm working on getting some better equipment so that way I can do live gameplays. I've been working on it for like a month now, but I am actually in like the last thing now, the last thing I need. So it should be soon that I'll be able to. Anyway, until then, like, you know, I'll let you guys know exactly when, and you'll probably be able to tell when. However, I was just talking about in the gameplay about the AN-94 and how much I do like it as a gun. It's not bad. It's like the real life one. It shoots 2 first shots faster than the rest of them, which is obviously cool. I really like that, and I really like that they incorporated that. I think, you know, they did in Black Ops 2 too, but basically, you know, it's like real life, and it's like in real life, I'm pretty sure the 2-round burst, like the burst option is faster, like RPM rounds per minute, than the normal option, which is full auto. It's just the first 2 shots are faster. So, I mean, if I'm wrong, you can tell me, but I'm pretty sure that's true. And I haven't unlocked the burst option yet in this game. I don't know if it's gonna be faster or not, but I don't really, like I said, I don't really think it would be. I don't think it would be balanced. That's probably a better way to put it. If it was like a faster fire rate than it is right now, I think it would probably be broken. However, I don't know though, because, you know, the burst weapons, like, a lot of people don't abuse them even though they could. Like the FAMAS, basically the 2-round burst, could be abused a lot heavier than it is. And I mean, it is abused, but like it could be a lot worse. So I don't know. We'll have to see. I haven't unlocked it yet, and I haven't ran into anybody that was using it yet. So I'm assuming that it's either people don't know about it or it's not that good, one of the two. Anyway, that being said, like, overall the damage is pretty good. I think it probably could have been put in an SMG class, honestly. I'm surprised they didn't, because that round that it shoots is like the AK conversion round, which the AK conversion round is supposed to convert it to like an AK-74 or an AK-12, and basically, you know, the same gun, one just has sight rails. But I'm surprised they wouldn't have made that into like an SMG instead of an assault rifle. And you know, like, I feel like it could be either or. I feel like the range on it is definitely not as good as it is on other assault rifles. But besides that, you know, like, I guess, you know, it could be considered an assault rifle because the range is probably better than most SMGs. I just don't know. Maybe it's because they had the ISO in and they didn't, you know, they wanted to add that gun, so they were like, well, this will be an AR then. But I feel like this could have been an SMG very easily. It doesn't really matter to me that much, I guess. I like it either way. Just thought it was a little weird that they didn't make it an SMG. Even, I mean, I guess, you know, it's a rifle, but at the same time, I don't know. I feel like it's just weird. Definitely weird. Like how they didn't make the AUG, the assault rifle version, stock and make it into like an SMG conversion like they did with the M4. Thought that was weird too, but, you know, whatever. This game is definitely a little bit weird with the weapons it has. And on top of everything, you know, I feel like, you know, I've used the ISO a lot now. I've talked good about it now. Still though, like, now that I'm done with everything on it, I feel like it's pointless. I would rather use the MP5, the MP7, the AUG, or the P90. And that's kind of like, now it's upsetting me that I'm not using it anymore, and I don't really have a reason to use it now. And that was like a wasted gun spot, you know what I mean? We could have had something cool. But, you know, it's really what it is. It is what it is. You can't really change the development of the game. And I mean, you can't be too picky either. However, you know, I wish we would get guns that were a little bit more extravagant. I feel like the AN's pretty extravagant, but the ISO is just not very extravagant to me. I feel like it's a pretty plain gun. Nothing's crazy about it. With the AN, at least, you know, it came with like a cool sight, and it's got the cool function of the 2-round burst, start of it being faster and everything. But like, that's about it. That's why I was kind of upset. I really wish we would have got, or not. I'm not upset with the AN-94, but like with the ISO, we had nothing. So that's like all the cool stuff we got was with the AN-94. So I kind of wish we had a different weapon that was a little bit more exclusive to a certain talent or to a certain trait. You know what I mean? And even if it was an SMG, you know, maybe something like a cooler SMG, they could have added the AK-74 in, and then not added the AN-94 in, or they could have added the AN-94 into the SMG class, like I said, and then added an assault rifle in that we don't have yet. And like the ACR we don't have yet. I think everybody wants the ACR, so that was that opportunity. And you know what I mean? It's just weird. I guess, you know, they probably had a lot of this predetermined like months ago, so it really doesn't matter, and they couldn't change it. And I'm gonna complain about every weapon that they add because I'm very critical. Nothing's ever gonna be able to beat the old Call of Duties just because of the nostalgia. So I'm gonna be like whiny about every single gun they add and every single map that they add too. Probably. They're not. It's like really hard to get praise from someone that's been playing the game for so long. You know what I mean? Like the franchise for so long. And like nothing's ever gonna compete with the old stuff to me because I'm an old head. But you know, that's just how it is. I'm biased. Like, you know, I'm still like, that's the thing. Like, I'm gonna complain. That's just part of it. So I might as well complain. But I'm not complaining about the AN-94. At least the AN-94 is cool, and I'm glad they added it. And I think they showed another side of it that Black Ops 2 failed to show. Like, a lot of people on Black Ops 2 thought the AN-94 was just like a futuristic version of the AK-47. Like that, I don't think a lot of people actually believed it was a real gun. And that's just a funny thing, I guess, about it. And you know, I mean, I can say at first I didn't really think it was either. I mean, but then again, when Black Ops 2 came out, I was younger, so like I wouldn't have known that. You know what I mean? But anyway, I just thought I might as well complain on video because that's what I was doing this like while I was live playing this gameplay. I was complaining about the ISO and the pointlessness of it now that I'm like in the grand scheme of things. Still waiting for the intervention. Probably not gonna ever get it. Maybe not. Who knows? I'm still waiting for the ACR. That we probably will never get. Like, it doesn't seem like that's coming. You know, I probably should keep up with Call of Duty news because they might have already confirmed some of this stuff. But if this is the last season, I think it's probably the last guns we're gonna get besides that like mid-season gun. And I mean, who knows though? Maybe we'll get some more guns. I don't know. We don't really know much about Call of Duty Cold War. They haven't really told us much. I think they did confirm it was coming out in 2020 though, so we know we're gonna get it. So they're gonna have to start marketing pretty soon, because I feel like this marketing campaign is gonna be really short if it's gonna come out from October to December in that time span. You know, we're not getting really a lot of information about it, so who knows? Maybe they don't really care that much. I mean, they will know that it will sell well. If Call of Duty, it's gonna sell well. Actually, they probably know that their marketing can mess it up more than it could help it, because they look back at all the older Call of Duties like Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare. Like, people looked at those and they didn't want to buy them because, you know, they had a predetermined decision on them. And I mean, honestly, like, I had a predetermined decision on Black Ops 2. I didn't think I was gonna like it because it was futuristic, but it wasn't that futuristic. Like, once it came out and everything, I just did have a bad perspective on it, and I get that. However, I feel like Advanced Warfare in itself wasn't as bad as people make it out to be. Advanced Warfare was kind of fun, honestly. I'm glad that like they got backlash and they changed that style of gameplay. But like, if it was like on a different franchise, or if it was like, you know, something that, you know, we only got like every like 3 years, or it was like an added DLC, you know what I mean? Like, that whole playstyle, that whole idea of the game, the whole game in itself was actually pretty fun. I thought, you know, there was a lot of pay-to-play stuff in it, but at the same time, it was kind of fun. I don't know, I might be crazy, but I don't really think, you know, the only Call of Duty that I truthfully didn't like was Infinite Warfare, and that's the only one I will say I never had fun on. I think it's the only one I never played. So anyway, you know, I'm just curious what they're doing. Very curious, because you would think that they would want to be advertising, because it's like I said, it's not supposed to be too long. It's supposed to be coming out like soon. We'll have to see though. I don't really know. I'm still waiting. Like they did that whole care package thing, and I don't think much came out of it. Honestly, I don't think much like got revealed. There was that whole like know your history thing. I haven't heard much. I know there's like a bunch of bunkers that opened up and stuff, and they're supposed to be like new clues and stuff inside of Warzone that like reveal stuff, but I don't think anybody's like figured much out yet. So we'll have to see. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys have a good day. See you guys later.